Being a man in modern society can be so demoralizing if you have no vision, if you have no mission, if you have no purpose, if you ignore your God. Being a man in modern society is truly a nightmare. Today's video, give yourself permission to dream. Right? Oftentimes, it be our own people, our own that take us away from the visions and the dreams that we want to accomplish, that tell us we can't do it, that they are so misunderstanding of us, of those men that have that consuming fire inside of them, that have that undeniable self-belief given to them by God, the Most High God Himself. In their fear, in their own fear, in their own securities, they deny you of all the greatness that you know you have inside of you. But you know what? It's not their fault, you know, because most people have been programmed to follow, to be sheep, to follow others. But the men, the leaders, the great ones, have always been looked at as crazy in their own lifetime. And it isn't until later after they die where they're actually reverenced, borderline worshipped. Give yourself permission to dream. Give yourself permission to be the one who saves your bloodline, the one that brings your bloodline glory. And if that doesn't motivate you, be the one who sets the standard for yourself. Why live a life of mediocrity when we're living in a digital age where now you could create your own platforms, you could create your own incomes, you could create ways to sustain yourself, and instead of building up another man's dream, building out things that you don't even like or things that don't fulfill you, you do your own thing. And sometimes that's not for everybody, and that's okay. That's okay. But do not let people hold you back from your dreams and your visions. Give yourself permission to imagine. Imagine yourself in a beach city. Today I'm here in Hirorica, Veracruz. And you might be asking, why the fuck do I care? You're right. Why the fuck do you care? But look, hear me out. I have a vision in my mind that I will live in a coastal city, whether it be here, whether it be another part of Mexico. I definitely do want to live in Mexico for at least a period of my life, because I am Mexican descent. But my dream is to live in a coastal city because there's something that the beach does for me. There's something that it does for me that gives me moments to recharge. And if you haven't checked out that video already, go ahead and check it out. But the beach is just such a beautiful place to me. The wind, the air, the way the water moves, the way it sounds. You hear the beautiful city in the back really loud and, just popping, right? But I had to come out and live my simulation. I had to come out and live the simulation that I envisioned in my head. I had to come out and experience it. So when I don't want to fucking get my ass up and record videos and post and go to the gym and get shredded and create programs which are gonna come on this channel eventually, I could look back at this. I could look back at this, the simulation that I seek. I could look back at the dream that I have to live in a coastal city, and I could see myself there. Sometimes you have to be so crazy to go out of your way to find your simulation, to find where you want to be at. So that way, the vision in your head isn't so blurry no more. So you have the clarity to see what it's actually like living the dream life that you want, or part of the dream. Because it's hard to envision something you can't see clearly. It's hard to keep striving for something you can't see clear. Blessed are those who don't need the vision to see, right? And I'm paraphrasing off the scripture. It's truly a blessing when you're able to have faith and hope and believe in something you cannot see. It's the essence of faith. And it's a bigger blessing to be able to come to a place that creates a simulation for you that helps you see yourself, to find that clarity, to find that peace in your vision, so that, like I said, when you're not motivated, when you're not demoted, you could look back at it and you could see the vision, see the greater picture. It's those around us that are often gonna not understand us, that are often gonna tell us what we can't do and cannot do. It's those around us who love us, who don't understand that their love is masked as fear. It's really fear because they tell us, well, why would you want to go live in Mexico? There's so much poverty, there's so much danger, cartel, things like that, or even friends and co-workers. And to that I say, first of all, I have faith in God that whatever's going to happen is going to happen for his reason, right? Number two, we can't live life in fear. In perfect love, there is no fear. But understand, don't hate those people that misunderstand you. Understand that they haven't given themselves permission to imagine, a permission to dream, permission to vision, to visualize themselves in greatness. Most people's self-esteem, most people's self-esteem is too low to be able to envision themselves somewhere where they actually want to be. Most people play life safe, no edge to them, no courage. Because truly, courage, all courage is doing things despite fear. Every man has feared in the face of death, in the face of danger, being in a place of uncertainty, somewhere where they've never been. But it's what you do despite that fear, despite the doubts, despite the negativity, that is going to allow you to have courage. So I implore you, if you've stopped dreaming, if you stop having visions for yourself, if you've quit on yourself, say fuck you to yourself and forgive yourself, and then get back on that fucking mission, because there's nothing impossible, especially if you have faith. If you're a brother that have faith and you've given up thinking that the Most High is not going to give you what you want, it's because you have not been diligent enough to seek it out, to go all the way with it. Take the leap of faith. The scripture itself tells us, if you delight in the heart of the Lord, he'll give you the desires of your heart. And like I've said before, desire is always based off your identity. If you truly want something, if you truly desire, you're always going to take actions and steps towards that identity, towards that version of yourself that is going to get you to said vision, that is going to get you to said place. We all have it in us to create. We all have different gifts. We just have to take the time to cultivate, to find the gifts, to dig deep within ourselves, to pay for mentors that are going to help us dig those things out of us and dream. And the dream is not going to stop here once I get to Mexico. It's only going to grow from there. So I leave you guys with this. Regain your ability to dream. We're men in a broken society where we've been programmed to worship women, bow down to women, serve women, create our lives after women. If they want to live in a specific place, there you go, living in that specific place. If they want a family, there you go, you want a family. But truly, this world was made for us, especially for you know who, to those who know. This world was made for us. It was made for men to rule, to dominate, to conquer, to create. And we're living in an era where we have the ability to create our reality, where we're in a society where it's every man for themselves. I prefer to be in a place where community and heart still exist. And I find this in every place in Mexico I go. So I leave you guys with this. Give yourself permission to dream. Give yourself permission to imagine. Give yourself permission to visualize your ideal reality. Peace.